Hello, Aries. Welcome to March 2025. I am Heather Dawn. This is Heather Dawn Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. I have a very soft spot in my heart for Aries. I am an Aries rising. I have an Aries daughter. Love you guys and the passion that you bring. So March 2025, it is set to be an amazing life initiating month of change, right? So Aries, this is the start of your birthday season on March 21st, right after the day of the spring equinox on the 20th. We also have eclipse season starting on March 14th with a full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Virgo, and then the other half of that eclipse season is going to be March 29th during the your season, and it's going to be the solar new moon, I can't talk, the new moon solar eclipse in your sign. All right, goodness, I am so jazzed up for your reading because I just can feel this I mean, you are the first sign in the astrological wheel. Oh my goodness, hold on. Dropping everything. Goodness. It's so funny how energies change between each sign as I'm reading. And Aries, you are passionate, fired up. What do we have here for you? Okay. Alrighty. We have the Four of Wands. It did land on the ground reversed. We have the King of Cups. Love him. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Death card. All right, interesting vibes I'm getting. So you have some very high hopes for the beginning of your season and for March in general, which Aries always has high hopes. We are, as an Aries rising, we are reaching high, we are reaching far. Interesting message because there is a divine masculine energy showing up here with a very big cup of love. Now, this could be your divine masculine, or it could be someone showing up in your life. And this is someone who is deeply committed and attached to, the Hierophant is Taurus energy. So that is commitment, steadfastness. And then we have the Four of Wands that fell on the floor reversed. So that is a little bit of, I'm feeling delay, or I mean, the Four of Wands is a beautiful card to get, no matter whether it's upright or reversed. When it's upright, it is meaning that serendipitous moments are like bombarding your life. You know, you're seeing signs and symbols everywhere. With it being reversed, there's a delay in that. It may be like you're searching, but you're not getting the answers that you're looking for. It can be a little bit of it's just a delay, right? So I love that the King of Cups here is with the Hierophant. This can go all kinds of ways, and then the Death card under him, and then I also see the Ten of Pentacles. It's this feeling of like so much abundance, but not in the flavor that you're exactly looking for, right? Like, things are lining up, things are happening, but they're not quite clicking into place. It's like having a giant puzzle in front of you, and you've got everything clustered in the right like color schemes, but there's still the work to do of matching all those puzzle pieces together. So there is a lot of possibility here, and a lot of beautiful opportunities here that have a long-term commitment attached to them. And there's also the Death card here, which is like, oh, there is this promise of extreme change in your identity, of allowing a past version of yourself to truly be gone and for a new era to begin. But there is a slight delay. So if you are, as an Aries, wanting to just burst forth in Aries season in March as it begins, March may not be, it may not have every seasoning that you want for the stew, but it definitely has the base broth, okay? All these metaphors, but like that's the vibe I'm getting. And there is this promise, this 10 of Pentacles, like it is coming. It is coming, but there's just a slight delay. The Death card here at the base, that is profound. That the Death card is always a beautiful, beautiful card to get. It means that new life is coming, that you have done some extreme letting go and working through and allowing things to be visible that need to be released, and you've let them go. You've initiated this death cycle for yourself. It's still in process, so there are good things coming. They're just not quite here yet. Now, there is an uptick in your friendship and community that I think has been happening really all through this winter season that's bringing you into March, but there's going to be a greater uptick in that, or just a sustaining of that for you. A heightening of it. Yeah, lots of communication, lots of invitations for you in March. Now, this delay, it feels a little bit like maybe you're just waiting on, maybe you're waiting on a cup of love. Maybe you're waiting on a divine partner to come in. Maybe someone is waiting on you and it's just not quite here yet, right? Ooh, goodness. So we have the Two of Swords and the Devil coming out beside the Death card. Yeah. It's okay if things are going slower than you want. You have so much abundance happening in your life. There's way more to come. I think with the 10 of Pentacles showing up, I think that by October of this year, by October, this Four of Wands may have flipped upright and things are all lining up and getting really like very obviously working for you. But I think up until that point, because honestly, the Death card is the card for Scorpio, and that is October-ish time, right? I think honestly, between now and then, and between here and October, you're still making choices. The Two of Swords is like you checking in on yourself and tweaking things to get you set up for this King of Cups, for you to bring in a greater love for your life, to bring in a love into your life, to be that love for someone else. There's commitment here. You know, you may be trying to call in a relationship. You may be trying to just initiate something really love-filled. It could be communication or community-based, and things are lining up. They're not lining up as fast as you want them to, and that may be the process of this year up until October for you. There are lots of tweaks to do and tiny little decisions that only you can make. And then by the time you get to Capricorn season, damn, you are in your power. You are in your power. Also, I know this is very obvious. I know it is. Like, of course it is. But you gotta just keep the toxic people away from your life. You got to work on your health, wellness, make beautiful decisions and set boundaries to keep the toxicity out, because there is no room. There is no room. I mean, I know that's obvious, but with the Devil showing up here, yeah, it's saying like, you know, death to the toxicity. We ain't doing that. Your shadow work is the Ace of Cups, knowing your worth, loving yourself, taking initiative action towards self-care. That is very much based in community. Community is so important for you in March, and communication. Can you hear my wind chime outside? It's blowing around here in Nashville, Tennessee today. One more shadow deck for you. We get the Hierophant again. Now, I did mention the Hierophant is the card of Taurus, so there may be something that happens for you significant in Taurus season, which is the season right after your season. Do not be afraid to commit to someone, to something. Do not be afraid. the truth is you're going to know exactly what that what that experience or person is when you see it. It's not here yet. It's not. I mean, with the Four of Wands in reverse, it's not here yet. You can trust that it's coming. Maybe that's also the shadow work. You can trust that a committed something is on its way. It may happen for you next month. It may happen with a Taurus person. It may happen next Taurus season, but there is a very strong Taurus energy here. And I also want to emphasize one more time that if something or someone does not make you, if you do not feel good around them or doing that experience, it is toxic and not for you. I know that's obvious, but I think someone needs a reminder of that. Death to that situation. Let it go, initiate it, it is done. Self-love, self-care, that is, and through community and through communication, talk about it with others. Talk about what you want. Talk about what you're bringing in, because you are bringing in. There's so much abundance here. There's so much love. The King of Cups is the divine masculine love. It's on its way. It's not quite here yet, but you can trust that it's on its way. I promise. All right. Happy March. Yep. It's a big one. It's a big one. Aries, you are one of my favorite signs, so hold the light. Love you so much. Bye.